Hello everyone, welcome back to the Geek Blend. I'm Jeff, and I want to say thank you all for being so patient. I recorded this video a couple of weeks back, and I didn't even realize I had it, so I'm editing it and uploading it during the 31 days of Halloween, so I hope you guys enjoy this Nuke's Top 5 reaction. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Geek Blend. I'm Jeff, and today is September 17th, and a new Nuke's Top 5 video just was released. This week's Nuke's Top 5 video, entitled 5 Ghost Videos So Scary You'll Scream for Your Mama. Yeah, I love how Nukes does that stuff, man. I love it. As always, I'm going to leave the channel link for Nuke's Top 5 in the description, so definitely go over there and give him a like, thumbs up, and give him the watch time on this video too. He does some great work putting these videos together every week. I know he's dealing with some stuff in his personal life, if you follow him on Twitter at all, and he does take a little bit longer to get these videos out, but when he releases them, they are definitely worth it. He does a good job putting these together, and it's usually videos you've never seen before. The best part about it, because I follow a bunch of different other channels who do these top 5s and top 10s like every week, and none of them even come close to Nuke's content or his quality. And I've seen a lot of them lately trying to rip his stuff off, and it just doesn't work out as well. So, you know, Nuke's is the best one. I definitely want to recommend him as much as possible. So let's go ahead and get into this video. I am going to start doing a few more of those reactions to some of those other channels who I do like during October, so I can introduce you guys to different channels that I follow and I think are great as well. But still, nobody beats Nukes. That being said, let's go ahead and get into this week's video, again entitled 5 Ghost Videos So Scary You'll Scream for Your Mama. I love his titles. Nuke's Top 5 from September 17th in 3, 2, 1.
Top 5 ghosts caught on camera, reaching out from the other side. This next mysterious video was captured in the countryside of Japan in 2018. YouTuber and paranormal researcher Fourth Wall claims that the video was shared directly with him by a source that wishes to remain anonymous. The footage shows someone walking around an old traditional Japanese graveyard in the middle of the night. The anonymous source lives right next to the cemetery and says that he heard a dog barking loudly throughout the night. Fed up with the continuous noise, he goes to investigate. Now, there have been rumors of strange things happening in this particular graveyard. So, he decides to film as he searches for the barking dog. It did not go well. Did you see it? Right before he cuts the video and runs, a horrifying tiny little hand can be seen reaching out from underneath one of the gravestones. I've zoomed and stabilized the footage, and as you can see, the hand is so small that it almost resembles that of a very young child. So is the graveyard haunted by a restless child spirit? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. Restoration. 6 years ago, in 2014, Matt West shared a very creepy video to his YouTube channel. Matt says that the video was shot by one of his friends who had recently bought an old house in Lumberton, Texas. Now, it should be noted that this house is said to be haunted by the ghost of a handicapped man in a wheelchair who lived in the home 40 years ago. Tragically, the man fell into the house's pool and drowned. Since then, many of the house's residents and visitors have claimed to see the terrifying apparition of a man in a wheelchair rolling aimlessly around the home. So, Matt West's friend was renovating the old house and was recording a before and after video of the house's restoration. When the man reviewed his camera footage, he was shocked to the core by what he found. Did you see it? As he enters one of the rooms, a figure in red can be seen moving in a doorway right in front of him. For some reason, he doesn't see the strange figure at all as he continues filming the room. Then, as he looks back, the apparition seems to float right by him without making a sound. Even stranger, the creepy figure in red appears to be sitting in a wheelchair. So could this be the handicapped man who drowned in the swimming pool outside the home so many years ago? Or just who or what is that? Let me know what you think. Before we move on to the next video, if you see anything that you think should be included in the top 5, contact us at nukestop5@gmail.com. A school like a prison. Over on the YouTube channel Michio FL Chan, Brandon Benson and his friends decide to explore a series of creepy abandoned buildings near his home in England. The buildings have a very dark history. This place was a Victorian-era, quote, reformatory school for boys, basically a prison for children. The Reform School originally opened in 1857 and housed poor children who had committed crimes. Most of the offenses were nothing serious. In fact, many of the poor boys were in prison simply for begging for food on the streets. Nevertheless, the children at the school were treated like hardened convicts. They were forced to work at hard labor. The school/prison has now been abandoned for over 30 years. Local legend says that the buildings are still haunted by the lingering souls of the boys who suffered there. So, Brandon and his friends spend a day exploring the creepy abandoned building, and then they upload their video to YouTube. That's when they discover something truly terrifying. As the teens enter one of the old buildings, this happens.
Me and Karl will call each other in case we get split up and we can't find each other. We've got no phone signal alive. I know. Alright, let's go to the next building.
Did you see it? A disfigured face seems to stare out at the boys from one of the old classrooms. Brandon says that he has no explanation for the bizarre leering face. But what do you think? Is the abandoned reform school haunted? Or could this simply be a very, very strange reflection? Let me know down in the comments. Meanwhile, on TikTok, Chilean TikTok user Franco Villejas claims that he has been experiencing shocking paranormal activity in his home. He says that he's seen unexplained shadows, had severe sleep paralysis, has actually been bitten on his back by an unseen force, and perhaps creepiest of all, he's captured the terrifying apparition of a girl wandering through his house at night. In a previous video, I featured several of Franco's creepy encounters with the alleged female ghost. After these scary encounters, Franco says that the paranormal entity has not left him alone, and the supernatural activity in his home has only intensified. The spirit seems to toy with Franco, frequently turning on his bathroom shower and sink and causing his lights to flicker or malfunction. One night, when Franco is home alone, he notices that the light and stereo downstairs seem to mysteriously turn on by themselves.
Se ha encendido la luz de abajo y está sola la casa. Voy a bajar.
Then, on another night, things get downright terrifying.
Se escucha mucho ruido en el primer piso. Estás viendo la escalera y no hay nadie. Ah, concha de madre.
Did you see it? After hearing a voice, Franco goes back to his bedroom. As he pans his camera around the room, in one split second a woman can be seen sitting on his bed. When he pans back just a second later, no one there. Franco didn't even notice the creepy apparition himself, but when he posted the video, his viewers pointed it out immediately. But is it a real ghost or just some very good special effects? Let me know what you think. So, it's kind of become a bit of a trend in TikTok dance videos these days for someone to post a dance and then there's some spooky shadow or something in the background. It's gotten to the point that I usually just don't feature those videos. But many viewers sent in this next clip, and I have to say, it's pretty damn creepy. TikTok user MaryLiz9 records a short dance video in an empty parking lot for fun, but things take a very strange turn.
I'm not running around looking for nobody else. I've got one thing on my mind. I already hear the bells.
Baby, I'm not running around looking for nobody else. I've got one thing on my mind. I already hear the...
As she dances from left to right, Mary Liz appears to be completely alone. But then suddenly the figure of a man appears right behind her. He has his back turned towards her and moves backwards before simply disappearing. Some TikTok users think it's just really good editing. Some think it could be an optical illusion. And some even think the mysterious man is a time traveler. Anyway, what do you think? Let me know. Scratch. Popular YouTube ghost hunting channel Mindseed TV received an alarming phone call from a woman desperately looking for help. The woman, who wishes to remain anonymous, claims that she has been experiencing terrifying poltergeist activity in her home for years. She says that she can hear claws scratching at walls and doors throughout the night, and the sound of someone or something wandering the halls outside her bedroom door. The woman gave the sinister entity a very fitting name, Scratch. So the woman invited Mindseed TV to investigate her haunted Pennsylvania home to hopefully find answers to explain the disturbing supernatural activity. The walls and doors inside the home are indeed covered in scratches, even though the homeowner doesn't own any pets.
Remember when she said that she doesn't have any pets? But there's like all these scratches all over the house?
There's scratches all over the floor right here too. Well, this is like something scratching to get out.
Oh, that's on the inside?
Yeah.
Oh, look at this one. Dude, she's not
Soon after the Mindseed guys start their investigation, it becomes clear that something does not want them there.
All right, I'm coming up. Can you please not push me? Oh, it just says shove us on the Oculus.
Yeah. Yeah, no, when we were downstairs.
Can you please not shove us?
So that was a threat.
That's what I think.
Oh, shit. Jeez. Holy f***, are you good?
That was up. Dude. You alright?
Yeah, what was that? Like,
I don't know. It's like
I'm like
dude,
bracing you up.
my arm.
It just like
No,
exploded.
my arm just felt like it got slapped.
In the home's basement, they find 3 strange bricks lined up perfectly to block up a small hidden area inside a brick wall. The Mindseed TV guys remove the bricks to find what looks to be the charred remains of something with a very foul stench.
There's flies. Look,
Yeah, that's some type of charred remains.
there's flies in here too.
Yeah, that is charred looking, right? What's up with the bricks there?
Casey, Tanner, and Colton decide to do what they call in the paranormal field a quote, blind spirit box session. Tanner covers his eyes and ears, so he is only able to hear the answers coming through the spirit box. Meanwhile, Casey and Colton ask the ghost questions. When they ask about the hole in the wall, they get a response that is downright chilling.
There's something buried in the rubble I'm not going to touch, but what's inside this wall?
Baby. For the spirit.
But when Casey asked about the remnants behind the wall, and Tanner's response was baby for the spirit, my stomach flipped over.
When asked about the mysterious burned remains inside the wall, Tanner hears the words baby, and for the spirit. After this intense experience, the team has had enough stress for the night and decide to just get some sleep. Of course, it did not go well.
Hey, yo. You hear that? Yes. Yeah.
When I woke up, my heart was racing, and it made me feel even more uneasy to know that the guys heard it too.
It sounded almost like a wrecking ball was dropped onto the roof.
Whatever it was so loud that it made me jump out of bed, and then next thing I know, I hear the guys yelling.
A loud bang from somewhere in the house wakes up the three investigators. Colton claims he heard it coming from the roof right above his room. They all go outside to check it out.
I don't see in the yard.
Oh man. Hey, wait.
Something like
Yeah, you heard that, right?
scratchy.
Yeah, it's like there's something running around up here.
Dude, it was like a claw, like just.
Hold on. What's up with that?
Dude.
That was not like that. Dude, something opened that window 100% while we were out here.
That opens from the inside.
As they are standing outside scanning the rooftop, a window in the attic mysteriously opens on its own. When they go back inside to investigate, they find that the screen of the attic window has been kicked in and has fallen down the stairs. Freaked out and no longer feeling alone, they all want to leave. But Casey convinces the team to do one more short spirit box session before they leave the premises. What happens next is truly bizarre.
I did it. I just said I did it clear. Goosebumps all over me.
That was just laughing. Like, that just sounded like it's laughing.
What do you want? Just tell us what you want and we'll leave. We'll leave right now. Give me something. Blood?
Listen.
Did he?
You said blood or listen?
A terrifying laugh seems to come through the spirit box, as if mocking the Mindseed TV team. They finally decide to just get out of there. So, what do you think is haunting the home? Is it real? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. You can check out the full investigation with even more creepy encounters that I didn't show here over on the Mindseed TV YouTube channel. Thanks so much for watching. Follow me on Twitter for video updates and other strange things. Hopefully, I'll see you next week.
I'm going to make myself a little bit bigger as we analyze everything here at the end. All right, let's really quickly. That was pretty good. A few were. Let's go through it. A little hand in the graveyard. I don't know. Like, I'm looking at the tombstone now. Like, it's just, you can't see the back of it. So I don't know if there's a way to access like under there to get somebody's hand up there. Best one, in my opinion, best one. Wheelchair thing. So walks in the room and there's something over there in the doorway. It's dark. You can see there's like looks like somebody's shirt. Looks like they're sitting down, but you don't know just anything in for a second until it starts to move. And as he turns, it starts to move. And I'm like, that's a wheelchair, I bet. And then he pans his camera back around, then he pans it back, and it passes like right in front of him. Like right in front of him. Like it's a wheelchair rolling right in front of him. If this was faked, they did a good job because I went back and watched it again after I was done here before I start talking about this. There's no sound of a wheelchair or anything in front of him. It's just him walking. So that's a good piece of footage, because it's one of those things where it's like unknown. It's like right there. You don't see it. That was a really good one. That was actually a really good one. Now, when the kids walk in that old reform school and they see that like distorted face, they don't react to it. You slow it down. At first, it looks like a kid in a mask. At first. Until you go to the next frame. It like starts to like almost distort to the side. It's really weird. But I mean, it's really weird. Like as I said, it starts to almost like melt on one side as they pass by. And if it was really a ghost that they would have seen, they would have reacted to it. And if it's their friend doing it, of course, they just act like he's not there. So this one, I don't know. It could be just the distortion could be because the guy's moving the camera so quickly by. That could be what's causing the distortion. So I don't know. That's maybe. I'm not sure. Now the TikTok user they featured before, El Franco Andre SV, I believe it is. That's the name on the bottom on TikTok. They featured it last time, and there's that little like girl head poking around the door. And it was like one of those like really, really unbelievable catches if it's real. But then I remembered it's TikTok. Very unbelievable stuff he had before. Shows clips of things he's caught on his TikTok. Shower, sing going on and off. Downstairs, the music coming on and turn it off and you hear voices, don't go upstairs or don't go there, or don't go downstairs and that. Like I said, I've looked into TikTok a little bit. And a lot of this stuff, if you're really good at it, you can edit it. If you're really good. That being said, I don't know. The one where he like whips around and it looks like there's a little like a woman sitting on his bed, but then literally he pans right back and it's not. It could easily be a cut. That's TikTok for you. It's I don't know, the TikTok stuff. I don't know. This guy's stuff is very unbelievable, to be honest with you. But I don't know. It's a possibility. But like I said, if you guys are more familiar with TikTok than I am, let me know in the comments if you think some of this stuff can be easily edited to make it look like there's a haunting. Let me know. Sorry about all the cuts. I keep yawning in between the middle of a sentence, so I have to start over. But anyway, I've heard that TikTok is easy to edit, so if you guys think that's possible and you're familiar with TikTok, let me know down below. So let's go to the next one. I believe the next one is... It's the TikTok girl with the dude walking behind her in the garage. Like I said, it could be an edit, and a lot of people think it is too. I looked it up. A lot of people think it's an edit. Now, the first one... Mindseed TV, these guys have a great YouTube channel. I'm actually going to link their stuff below too because they do good work. There's a couple other channels on YouTube that are paranormal channels like this that are really great. Really great. Again, sorry for the cuts. I'm yawning consistently. It's not even that late. For some reason, I'm yawning and yawning. I don't sleep well, so that's probably why. Okay, so this lady says there was some kind of entity in her house that scratches the house up. She has no pets. They go downstairs, they find this like bricked in place in the basement, 3 bricks to take it out. It's like the charred remains of something, and then the spirit box says it's a baby. I want to go watch their video and find out, did they like investigate that? Is it like a dead baby that's been like sacrificed or some shit? Maybe you try to find that out. But anyway, past that, the bangs they heard, the spirit box stuff, the weird scratching on the roof, and then the open the door closed. These guys are pretty legit. It wasn't just some look like a person peek around the corner like you see on some of these other stuff. These guys are pretty legit. Go watch some of their stuff on YouTube. It's very legit. They really, really, really are trying to get to the bottom of things, and you can tell when you watch their stuff. It's very good production value. Really, really good job they do. Great job. I definitely recommend Mindseed TV. Again, their link is in the description. Also, Nuke's Top 5 is in the description as well. So check out both Nuke's channel and Mindseed TV channel. Definitely worth it in my opinion. In the description below, not only will you find the channels that I linked, Nuke's Top 5 and Mindseed TV, you will also find links to my social media. You can send me messages on either Instagram or Twitter. You guys can let me know if there's a channel like Nuke's out there that you guys like to watch that kind of curates ghost videos like this, and I'll maybe check that out too, because like I said, I'm trying to find different ones to watch during the month of October, so I can put more of these out during that month, because that's October. It's Halloween. Let's get scared. That's what we want to do. That's why this is going to be great for that. So also in the description is also my Discord, which the community over there continues to grow and grow and grow. We also have a channel there for paranormal. If you want to discuss that, check that out. Also, the links to my Patreon are in the description if you guys want to check that out and support the channel. We would really appreciate that, and you can do for as little as $1 a month, and it will really help us out. Also, speaking of my Patreon, my patrons' names will be down below me. They will also be in the outro video, as always, so definitely check that out. And I wanted to say thank you guys. You mean a lot to me, and I appreciate all your support. Thank you so much. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope to see you in the next one. I'm Jeff. This is The Geek Blend, and remember, if you geek about it, we speak about it. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.